Hello everyone, welcome to Math Expert. Hope so you all have watched my previous videos. So we would be covering a completely new topic now. So if in case you get stuck up in fractions, equations or plus minus, that's the very basic thing. So you can watch my previous videos again and then come back to this topic. So, though you don't know, or maybe you're getting confused with the basics, it's completely fine. You can keep watching that videos. It will be completely clear. So let's move to the new topic. Now, suppose for an example, I give you one, two, three, four. So when you see these numbers, so what is the first thing that comes in your mind? So just think about it. Some might say, okay, these are normal numbers. Maybe some might say it is a natural number because it starts from 1. What else can you think about it? So if you see, there is some constant difference. If you see from 1, when you add 1, it becomes 2. From 2, when you add 1, it becomes 3. Then from 3, when you add 1, it becomes 4. So basically, it's in a constant sequence. Now, for an example, if I give you 2, 4, 6, 8. So again, you will say these are even numbers. But if you see, what is the difference between them? It's plus 2, plus 2, plus 2, correct? Now, how do we find this difference? You take the second number minus the first. So basically, you do 2 minus 1. Then here you do 3 minus 2. And here you do 4 minus 3. So that is how you get the difference, constant difference. Now, in this case, there are three different types of sequence. Actually, there are more. But today we would be covering two types of sequences. So let's go ahead with it. Now, for an example, whenever I give you the sequence, if you do 2 minus 1, you get 1. When I did 3 minus 2, you got 1. And 4 minus 3, you got 1. So your difference is constant, right? Your first difference, what is this called? First difference is constant. So that is called as a linear sequence. So that is called as a linear sequence. Now, if I see here also, if you see plus 2 plus 2. So basically, what is it? 4 minus 2, you got 2. Then here, this part you did 6 minus 4, you got 2. And then 8 minus 6, you got 2. So you have to verify it. You cannot just see the first term, 4 minus 2, and okay, the first difference is constant. No. You have to check for quite a few terms. So here also, it's first difference constant. And again, what is it called? It is again called as a linear sequence. Correct? So here we would be moving ahead with how to find the general formula. Now in this case it's easy. Sometimes it may start from like let's say 10, then 12, then 14. So we would be moving ahead to how to find the general formula when they give you the sequence but the in between one. So the formula for linear sequence is Tn is equals to A plus Dn minus 1. Now, what does this 1, 2, 3, 4 mean? This means T1, that is first term, T2, which is the second term, T3 and T4. Same thing goes over here, T1, T2, T3 and T4. Now, here, what does T1 mean? T1 is always denoted as A. T1 is always denoted as A. So, if I want to find the general formula of this part, so what is A over here? 1. What is difference? D is constant difference. First difference constant. So here what is the difference? 1 and then n minus 1. So that becomes 1 plus. Open the bracket. 1 into n is n and 1 into minus 1 is minus 1. So 1 and minus 1 gets cancelled. So answer is n. So let's take some another example. For an example, if you have 3, 5, 7, 9 and 11. So now in this case, if I see what is my first difference, not necessary always it may be same, it might be different also. So what did I say? 5 minus 3, so that is 2. Then 7 minus 5, which is 2. And 9 minus 7, which is 2. And 11 minus 9, which is again 2. So here if you see, your first difference itself is constant, so it is called as a linear sequence. And now if I want to find the general formula, so general formula is what? Again, Tn is equals to a plus dn minus 1. What is a? A is first term, that is 3, plus what is D? Difference. It's 2 throughout. Then n minus 1 will be as it is. So Tn is equal to 3. What is 2 into n? 2n. And 2 into minus 2, which is minus 2. So like terms are 3 and minus 2. So 3 minus 2 is 1 plus 2n. So your general formula is Tn is equals to 2n plus 1. Now what does this actually mean? What does n mean? Position. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's say suppose I take n as 1. So what is my T1 will be 2 into 1 plus 1, which is 3. Can you see my first term is 3, T1. Let's take T2. So that is 2 into 2 plus 1, which is again 5. Can you see my second term is 5? So you can verify this formula to find your question. Is it clear? Okay, now moving to the next sequence. Now first is linear. So second one will be what? Let's see. So for an example, there is a question 6, 11, 18, 27 and 38. So here also second minus first. So 11 minus 6 is 5. That's your first difference. Then 18 minus 11. Again 18 minus 11 is what? 7. Then 27 minus 18 is what? 9. And 38 minus 27 is what? 11. Now your first difference is not same. That means it is not a linear sequence. Let's move to the second difference. Now here again 7 minus 5 is what? 2. 9 minus 7 is again 2. And 11 minus 9 is again 2. So can you see second difference is constant. So that means it is a quadratic sequence. So when you see quadratic sequence, there is a specific way to it. You just have to circle the first term. So you have to move from down to up. So whenever your second difference is constant, you have to say whatever is your second difference constant, you have to take 2a. Then the above to it will be 3a plus b. You have to equate it. And above to it will be a plus b plus c. So you have to find the value of a, b and c and then substitute in Tn is equals to a n square plus bn plus c. So let's move ahead. So as I said, as you get second difference constant, circle the first terms and move from down to up. So your 2a is equal to 2. Then 3a plus b is equal to 5. And a plus b plus c is equal to 6. Therefore, a is 2 upon 2, which is 1. Then you got A, substitute this in this equation. So 3 into 1 plus B, which is 5. Therefore, 3 plus B, which is 5, and then B. Make a B subject. So you shift 3 there. So 5 minus 3, that is 2. So if you don't know how to solve the equation, you can watch my previous videos. Next, if suppose I have A and B, now you have to find C. So substitute A as 1 over here, B as 2 over here, and C as it is. So 1 plus 2 is 3 plus C, which is 6. Therefore, C will be what? Shift 3. Now it's in plus minus. So what is the sign of 3 before it? Plus. When you shift, it becomes negative. Therefore, C is 6 minus 3, which is 3. Now we'll substitute in this general formula. So Tn. What is A over here? A is 1n square plus B is 2n plus C is 3. N will be as it is. It's a general formula to get the original sequence. So you can check when you substitute n as 1 over here. So n as 1 means first term. So 1 plus 2 plus 3, that is 6. So you're getting 6. You can substitute n as 2 and check whether you're getting as 11. Substitute n as 3 and check whether you're getting 18. You will get it. So here your general formula is n square plus 2n plus 3. So as and on, if let's say for an example, they are asking you for 20th term. So you can just substitute n as 20 and find the value. So more examples we would be doing in upcoming lectures. So hope so you all understood it. We'll just quickly recap. So whenever it's first difference constant, that means it's a linear sequence. And whenever it is second difference constant, that means it's a quadratic sequence. So linear sequence, it has a general formula a plus dn minus 1. And quadratic has a specific format. You just have to circle, equate these equations, find A, B, and C, and substitute it over here. So, what is the main reason for finding the general formula, that is nth term? If suppose they ask you to find the 100th term, so substitute n as 100 and find the value. So, let's say for an example, I have 1n square plus 2n plus 3, right? What is my formula? Tn is equals to 1n square plus 2n plus 3. So if I want to find 100 term, I will take n as 100. So T100, which will be 1 into 100 square plus 2 into 100 plus 3. So 100 square is 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 200 plus 3. So now I will add it. So if you want, you can just do the calculation at the rough side. So 30210. So answer is 10203. So this will be your 100 term according to the given sequence. That is the main reason why we find the general formula. Hope so you all understood the concept of sequence. We would be covering few more types of sequences, and then we would be covering few examples as a solved worksheet. Thank you.